Good afternoon, my peoples, and welcome back to the counterattack. I hope you and yours are doing very, very well. The Arsenal, travel up to Liverpool today to take on the old enemy, into the Lion's Den, the Valley of the Shadow of Death. You know what it is, my people. We head up to Anfield for the first leg of the League Cup, the Mickey Mouse Cup. But, of course, I want to win it. And Klopp's lies, they paid off, didn't they? He's filthy, filthy lies. For those of you that don't know, he's clearly lied about the positive COVID test in his squad to get this first leg moved back. And because of the corruption, my people, in the Premier League, that German got his way. So we played the first leg yesterday, and Klopp had a full strength side out there. Oh boy. Allison, who has never, in the 4 or 5 years that he's been at Liverpool, has never played a League Cup match until they have to face us in the League Cup. Utterly ridiculous. But for Arsenal, we are actually suffering with some COVID, AFCON absences. So in comes Xhaka, Ramsdale. This is changing from the game against Nottingham Forest. So in comes Xhaka, Ramsdale, Lacazette, Tierney, Gabriel, all come in. We had to name a stronger side today because Liverpool are playing their Premier League side minus, Salah and Sadio Mane, who are at the African Cup of Nations. So I looked at this game and I thought to myself, I don't know. I do not know. I was not expecting to win this game, but I was hoping that we would at least score. So the match gets underway, and honestly, for the first about 10 or so minutes, it was pretty even, pretty back and forth. We were really holding our own at Anfield, and honestly, my people, this is something that Arsenal have struggled with. Away games at some of the really, really top teams in the Premier League, aka Liverpool, Chelsea, and Man City especially, we've struggled to play away against the teams that, we're competing against for the Champions League spots and for the league title. So I was hoping that we could make a game of this. And the early minutes, they definitely suggested that. But of course, in the Valley of the Shadow of Death, the point is that death lives there, my people. And 12 minutes in, Cedric goes down with an injury, and I am groaning. Ugh, I did not like to see that. So Chambers came in, and honestly, I was like, oh boy, Chambers has barely played in the last few months. So him coming in at Anfield against what is pretty much Liverpool's, full strength team did not start well for us. While we had that early injury to Cedric, honestly, we were still going at them. We had a couple of good chances. They had a few half chances as well. Pretty even game, toe to toe, and then it happens. Here we go. A long ball over the top. Granted, Xhaka is meant to be covering the left back spot because, again, our main game plan is to send Tierney bombing forward. So he has to cover. Here comes a long ball over the top. Jota is coming on his blind side, and I guess he didn't see him. He reaches for the ball with his leg and foot are at chest height. Jota kind of runs into his leg, goes down as if he's been shot in the chest, screaming and crying, falling all over the floor. All right, fine. You're trying to buy a foul there, make it seem as bad as it can possibly be. But the referee, and I'm not going to completely slate him. And on the counterattack, we definitely do tell you what's going on with these horrendous referees out here in England, and frankly, all over the world. But today, I can't really fault him there. Xhaka kind of made him make a decision there. You put your foot up at that height. He kind of runs into it. I thought Ben White was back covering, but I guess it was denial of a goal-scoring opportunity, and the ref sends him off. Ugh. I've sat here and I have defended Xhaka many times, and I still believe that he is crucial to the way that we want to play, but he has some glaring deficiencies, some really just brain farts that he just, manifests in the middle of a game. And this was one of them. You gotta know that the runner is going to try to run into your high foot. Try to get your body in between at least. Head the ball away. Do something. We're going toe-to-toe with them. It's 24 minutes in, and it's a red card. And at that point, my people, I was fearing the worst. After the red card and the early injury to Cedric, Chambers is already on, but credit to Arteta here. After Granit Xhaka gets sent off, a little harshly, but I understand why the call was made. Credit to Arteta here. He sends on Rob Holding, decides to go to a back three, and we're going to play SufferBall, my people. We are going to suffer through this one. My man said, all right, fine. For this first leg, no more fun. Here goes a third center back. We're going to 5 at the back, try to break us down. Good luck. SufferBall. Arteta loves it. Normally, we would go over all the highlights and the goals from the second half, but there's no need to do that today. The only thing I have to say today is well done to those 10 men that were left on the pitch. SufferBall 2022 is in full effect. Ben White, Gabriel, Rob Holding, Chambers. Oh, Chambers, he really did great today. And Tierney, and when he came on, Tavares, well done to everyone. They bled for the team today when we went down to 10 men. We went back to our back 5, low block, and honestly, I don't think Liverpool had a shot on goal until injury time when Minamino had an open goal and just blazes it over the top. What a defensive performance from Arsenal, and credit to Arteta, because from the moment Arteta came in, there was a noticeable improvement in how we defended. We were a lot more solid. We weren't all over the place getting pulled, to and fro. It was ridiculous before. My man Mikel Arteta has come in and sorted it out. And I know, everybody wants goals. At Arsenal, we love to play the right way. I was there for all of it. I remember. But we needed to get strong defensively, and Mikel Arteta has done exactly that. The rest of the second half was just Arsenal, for the most part, Arsenal defending. Saka had a decent chance, and he honestly should have scored it. I think he mishit it a little bit, and Alisson manages to save it. But well done to the 10 men, everybody, from Ramsdale on, even though Ramsdale was a little shaky there. Excellent defending job, 0-0, and that's the way the game ended. I couldn't expect anything more from those 10 men left on the pitch. Great defensive performance. Ben White especially. He was really, really, really good at Anfield. All of them were, but Ben White, really the standout performer. Worth every cent. Worth every cent. And now we go into the second leg. We haven't given up a goal. We're at home now. We've put ourselves in an excellent position to go through to the final. And it's just going to be a one-off game. See who can outscore each other in that second leg. Definitely looking forward to it. When Xhaka went off, I really thought that the tie was just over. But again, credit to everyone from Arteta to the players that were left on the pitch. Really, really well done. Thank you for sticking with me, my people. Please slap that like button and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Who knows when the next one is going to be? Word is that the North London Derby might get called off, so we will see.